Slot Car News, sponsored by LEB Hobbies, your specialist in home and hobby slot car racing. Alrighty, folks. Yes, Friday again. We have a whole bunch of good stuff. We have a whole bunch of information from our smaller manufacturers this week. It makes me really happy. Starting with a new brand of slot cars. The guy's going to be doing 3D printed bodies and chassis and pods with different configurations. Initially, he's going to start with this 911 that you see here, the modern, I believe, pretty much current RSR. Fantastic stuff. Always great to be able to promote a new small manufacturer. This is 201 slot cars. As I said initially, he's just going to start with this one car. He doesn't have a website up yet. He will have a website up soon. Awesome stuff. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what he comes out with. And when the car comes out, when the finished product comes out, it'd be really great to be able to share those photos. And I know I speak for all of us when I say we wish him the best of luck. 201 slot cars. There you go. Or, yep, 201 slot cars. Racetrack Scenix now. We have a bunch of information from them about a couple new towers. Yeah, towers, I guess I'd say. Or signs. Unpainted kits for this first one. These are 3 different backlit signs. They come unpainted. The artwork that you see here is it's a vinyl artwork, and they come with lights that you have to put in and then finish up the kit. And there you go. There's various different pieces of artwork there that you can choose from when you order. And that and the Reams Fuel Depot BP tower with a semi-translucent artwork as well on this one. This looks really great. I love the lattice work in the construction on this. The construction. In any case, it's some fun stuff, and really glad to see Racetrack Scenix. I mean, they're always cranking out something new. If you know them, you know that they're always working on something great. So there you go. We have kind of a, I mean, again, I guess it's a smaller manufacturer, but one that absolutely everybody knows. Pioneer, yay! Great to hear from Jules. He's been a little under the weather, and wishing him speedy recovery. And yeah, he has 2 Marlboro liveries of the Legends car coming. The gold and white that you see here, the lights, Marlboro livery. That's going to be a dealer special. The reds that you see is going to be the normal release. And I mean, it's definitely an iconic racing livery. So it's cool to see Jules get these on his wildly popular Legends. There's a few guys out there. You know who you are, Robert Lee. You put it's some of these guys are so into the Legends. They have like I don't know how many. You see a field usually in one collection of 30 to 40 to 50 of these things. It's really awesome that they're that popular. And hopefully this year, and let's encourage Jules to finish up the CUDA. Please, can we get the CUDA? I'm really hoping that we do sometime this year see the CUDA finally from Pioneer, because I'm sure it's going to be an awesome release, and he's been teasing it now for quite a long time. All the best, Jules. Encouraging. Avant slot is showing, I guess these are renderings of what will be the Toyota that they're going to be releasing this year. I mean, the renderings look fantastic, and I mean, these have been seen around now for a couple days, and it just highlighting yet again. I mean, Avant slot, they hadn't been releasing a lot until maybe kind of last year, and now all of a sudden it's like every week there's some new piece of information coming out from them, some new and exciting and very different car or truck or hauler, and I think it's just absolutely fantastic. Good job, Avant slot. We have the SCX, the return of the SCX Rally Team Tent diorama piece. I think this is absolutely fantastic. I am really hoping that this means, well, I'm glad that they released this. Let's not skip past to what we hope they released after this. I think this is great. I'm very happy to have them re-release some of the older rally stuff, some of the older kind of scenic stuff. They did a lot of this stuff years ago. It all sold really well. It would sell really well here in the US, North America, just because it's a different piece of scenery. These are plastic uprights on those with a kind of a base that's there. You can position a car in there and it looks really cool. And then it's kind of like a vinyl kind of canopy that goes over the top. So it's a nice kind of substantive piece of scenery with a lot of different kinds of textural plastics in it. So it's not just all one, like kind of like some of the scenery that I have here, you know, is all just like kind of a hard ABS, and there's no kind of different look to the pieces, which really adds quite a bit. It's not just, in any case. I'm happy to have them doing this, and I think you should be too. Even if you're not into rally, these are pretty cool. You should check them out when and if they get to North America. Who knows? We're going to wrap up the news part of this video, folks, with two really great pieces of news from everybody's favorite Revo slot. They have the GT2 Porsche. Actually, this is GT1, isn't it? GT1 Porsche coming. 3 new liveries of that. These are really awesome liveries. The mold on that is just exquisite. I mean, as pretty much all Revo slots are. Those are coming probably in the fairly short term. I'm not sure, but hopefully soon. What they are showing now, though, is first photos. Thank you, Giacomo, for posting these. First photos of the 510. Oh, baby. 3 liveries on the 510 Datsun. Wow. This looks absolutely fantastic. They are going to sell and sell and sell these until they can't sell them no more. And my goodness, these look fantastic. Between this release and the release of the 510 by Slot.it, we're finally getting a car, very highly requested car, that for sure is going to take everyone's attention, certainly in the early part of the year, certainly from Revo Slot, because, you know, they're releasing 3 of these things, as you see here, and then probably a white kit as well in the first releases. So probably that's, you know, 4 new products from them of this very anticipated car. Wow. Get your pre-orders in right at this moment, because damn. This looks fantastic. In any case, folks, we're going to come back right after the racing and show news, and I just do want to highlight a piece or two has been added to the racing and show news, kind of as folks kind of get to me with their info. I added in, and if you want a race or a show, add it in. I do this just as a service, and it's free. All I ask is that you send me something that I can post, like one of these slides that you see here, because I can't make artwork for folks. I just don't have the time to do that. I'm sorry. So come back after the racing and show news, and I'll wrap up the video with a bit more information. So hang out. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for sticking around. Plop. Yes, there is a bunch of them on the floor down there. I am planning to do a live stream this weekend. I don't know that I'll be able to get to it. We may have some weather this weekend, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see. If I can do a live stream, it'll be later in the day. I have usually done live streams on Sunday at 4 p.m. People know this, and anyway, that's kind of been a time slot that I've used. Stop by, even if there's somebody else on. Stop by. I will go live with a video tomorrow. Scott and I from Talking Utter Slot had done a video together yesterday. We shot the video. It's an hour long where we react to all the Scalextric car and set releases for the first half of 2024. I kind of changed up what I called it because, to be honest, it is the first half of the year. We were kind of all told or whatever that this would be the first quarter releases, the first quarter announcements. But two things is this: the next announcements won't be made until, I believe anyway, until the summer, which is the first half of the year. And these cars that were shown will be released through summer. So there we are. Kind of in the middle of the year, when the end of the year announcements are made, that is when the U.S. specific stuff will be announced. I did get that officially confirmed by Scalextric USA, and they wanted me to and I kind of wanted to highlight as well, there is U.S. specific stuff coming. What was shown was not the only stuff that we're getting this year. I know a lot of people kind of had forgotten that, or had maybe not really paid close attention, or however you want to put it. I understand, but you got to understand, guys, there's a lot more coming from them, according to them, and I believe them. I mean, of course there is. And I think we'll be pleasantly surprised based on nothing, but based on nothing I've been told, because I've been told nothing, which is perfectly fine. I'd never asked them to tell me stuff that put them on the spot, that sort of thing. In any case, yeah, so there is more there is US stuff coming, and we should all be, waiting for that, and, not too bothered about what was shown. What was shown was some pretty interesting stuff. There was a couple really neat cars in there, a neat release or two. And Scott Brownlee and I, from Talking Utter Slot, on this kind of collaboration that we did yesterday, we talk about our thoughts, and that'll go live tomorrow, Saturday, here on the channel. It is an hour-long video, just to let you all know. And that kind of video content is supported, if you will, by my Buy Me a Coffee, which is a way that you all can do a monthly subscription for as little as $5, or you can do a tip, whatever you like. If you want to do it, that's fantastic. If you don't, look, I understand. There's a lot of people, it's a lot to donate to somebody, but I really appreciate it. And in any case, thank you all very much for showing up for this week's edition of Slot Car News. I'm very happy to have kind of my rig here in the studio finalized. Finally, my hardware for holding the camera, and I posted this. Well, by the time you see this, I will have posted it on the Slot Car News Instagram that I do for the page, and you should follow that too. In any case, folks, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. See you all again soon.